Hey guys, God bless you. I want to go to Psalm 20 and I want to read the whole thing. It's not long. In the New American Standard 1995 edition, it says this: Prayer for victory over enemies. For the choir director, a Psalm of David. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob set you securely on high. May he send you help from his sanctuary and support you in Zion. May he remember all your meal offerings and find your burnt offering acceptable. May he grant you your heart's desire and fulfill all your counsel. We will sing for joy over your victory, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some boast and trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will boast or remember the name of the Lord our God. They have bowed down and are fallen, but we have risen and stood upright. Save, O Lord. May the King, capital K, may the King answer us in the day we call. We're assured that God's ears are inclined to the prayer of the upright. In John chapter 5, verse 15, verse 7, it says, if we abide in him and his word abides in us, we can ask whatever we wish and it will be done for us by my Father who's in heaven. One time years ago, I was listening to one of my elders at the time. He's since gone to be with the Lord, an amazing pastor of a great church in Southern California. And he commented that out of Mark chapter 11, verse 24, all things for which you pray and ask, believing you receive them, you shall have them. And he said, Matthew 6, when you go into the prayer closet, verse 6, and close the door, the Father who hears in secret will reward you openly. And so he made a point, and I thought it was really practical. He said, I go into the Lord, I bring his word, and I bring my needs, my petitions. I offer up praise. I acknowledge his goodness. And then I implement my faith. God, I have this problem. You have given this promise. I stand on it. I bring this before you as you instructed me to do. And when I pray, I believe I receive. And he said this, he said he turns around, closes the prayer closet door and goes off into his daily life. And he said inevitably, when he got attacked by unbelief or he got attacked by contrary circumstances, or when he got in fear, he went, wait a minute. No, when I prayed, I believed I received. And there is victory when we believe God. This is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith. You know, who has overcome the world but he that believes Jesus is the Son of God? And, you know, David said in Psalm 27, I would have despaired unless I had believed I'd see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remember after Hurricane Katrina, I went down to the shore. It not only hit New Orleans, it also hit Louisiana. It also hit other parts of Louisiana. New Orleans is Louisiana. Also Alabama and some of the Florida Panhandle. And I think it was Long Beach, Alabama. And there was just this whole frontage area that was leveled. And there was a church that had steel I-beams as its structure and a concrete foundation. And it just was kind of, you could see it had kind of swirled and twisted just like a child's toy. Like I used to play with pipe cleaners, you know, fuzzy wire centered and make shapes out of them. That's the sad way this looked to me. And we went in there with the local authorities and the National Guard. We were escorted by the National Guard, and it was just us because we were there to do relief. And I saw a husband and his wife, a man and woman, rummaging through the rubble, looking for their keepsakes, looking for their photographs or, I don't know, jewelry or important papers or whatever they were looking for, kids' yearbooks or, those things that end up being important. And I just thought about how good God is in times of trouble and devastation. I'm thinking of the fires that recently occurred in Southern California. I actually lived through one of those, living on the base of Mount Baldy in what's called the Inland Empire. And we saw the fires come so close to our house. We were spraying our cedar shake roof with water, and there was an evacuation. And I remember the wildlife running down the hill, and I remember the sky turning like, when even in a sunny time, that it was like a dingy brownish orange. I remember ash filling up our backyard swimming pool. And in the midst of all that chaos and all that calamity, we have a God who is responsive, who loves us, who cares for us, who we can rely on, that gives us victory. He always causes us to triumph. So I want to encourage you today. Bow your head, close your eyes, pray the prayer of faith over your problems, and cast your worries on him, trust in him, because the Lord is our shepherd, and he meets all of our needs. God bless you.